Hello everyone, Michael Breddy here from Breddy Musical Instruments. In today's video, I'm going to be taking a look at a few different wooden soprano shun and kind of comparing the differences in tone and timbre between some of the different woods that I've used for this instrument. As a brief overview, if you haven't seen the prior video that I released, comparing all the different sizes of shun that I make, the soprano is the smallest shun that I offer. As you can see, it's quite small and can fit right in the palm of the hand. Gives it a very bright, bird-like type tone. I will say that it is a bit more challenging to play than the other sizes, just because for the smaller size you need a really tight focused embouchure. But once you get that mastered, you can really play any of the sizes with ease, and it also will help a lot with embouchure control with other types of end-blown flutes like kena, shakuhachi, shao, and things like that. So diving right in, first soprano shun that I have here, which was also reviewed in my prior video, is a C5 shun in Paduk. So you can see here a really beautiful iridescence to the grain. Paduk is a nice hardwood, so it gives it a nice bright tone. So let's give it a listen. So you can tell it has a, again, nice bright type tone, and that's pretty typical for this size shun, just because it's much smaller and higher pitched. But I do find that the little bit harder woods also lends to a bit brighter tone. And in general, you're going to find that very hard woods impart a bright tone, and very soft woods will impart a more soft and mellow tone. And there's a whole range and mix in between of each. There's other factors that go into the timbre and texture of the tone of an instrument, but wood does help play in coloring that tone a bit. Next here, we have actually one of my favorite soprano shuns in my personal collection. This is made out of curly mahogany. So again, you can see a really beautiful iridescence in the curl and the grain. And the way that I actually laid this one out was I specifically laid the grain out so it would be cutting diagonally across the instrument to kind of give it a little bit of a different iridescence in the light. So this one is a little bit deeper. This is tuned to B4, so a step lower than the Paduk shun. So a little bit lower, and with mahogany being a little bit softer wood, gives it a little bit kind of warmer, more mellow tone while still having kind of that brightness. And you heard some of the playing at the beginning of the video with this particular shun. So this one's actually a little bit particularly easier to play, but again has a nice nice crisp tone to it. The final shun that I have here today in this size is again a little bit deeper. This one is a G sharp 4. So again, a little bit lower than the other two. This one is made out of another beautiful piece of wood. This is curly maple. So again, you have this beautiful ribbon striping that goes around it, which when I'm working on this particular instrument, I laid the grain out for this one to go horizontally because it had very tight bands of curl, and I thought that would be accentuated well in this particular form. So you can see this one is actually a little bit rounder profile than the other ones, or the other ones are a little bit flatter. It doesn't really change a whole lot besides just a little bit of the feel and aesthetic look of it. This is the softest wood of the three that I have. So again, it's going to be a little bit warmer, and with the lower tone, it's going to be a little bit deeper. So again, a different feel to this one. So actually, after playing the other two and then playing this one, at least to me and in person, it's much more noticeable. Um, you can really hear a large difference in the texture of the tone. This one's very warm and mellow, even though it's a soprano, compared to the much brighter, um, harder wood shun. So there you have it. That's kind of just a comparison of a few different woods for some of the soprano shun that I've made for my own personal collection. If you like these instruments and want to follow along with the developments, you can check out the Breddy Musical Instruments Facebook page and Instagram page, where I'm posting new build updates in progress on a whole bunch of different instruments. Shun is one of the major ones that I focus on, but in general, I develop a whole bunch of different vessel flutes. So you can see a lot of work in progress on different flutes coming up. So thanks again for watching. If you have comments or questions, you can comment below or send an email to my contact in the description. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.